WRPB and WRP Studios. I'm going to attempt to get through this interview. It's not going to be easy. Trust me. If I can stop these two from laughing, it'll be a miracle to get through this time. With me is Lily.
Lily.
Okay, and Dennis. And you have Shaved Ice.
Yes, Lily Shaved Ice.
And Dennis has Discover Treasure Coast magazine. Okay? And it's not spelled, it's DSCVR. So don't have to spell out the whole word. He tried to save you some ink. Okay? All right. So let's go with Dennis first. So I know that you have another company, basically, but this is a new venture for you, correct?
That's right.
Why'd you start it?
So, this is a magazine for local business to advertise. The reason that I started the magazine was because for a long time I was doing advertising with my window cleaning business, and I tried a lot of different routes. And so basically, after doing it for so long and people just not knowing my business, I decided that I have to create something that gets businesses' names out there.
Okay. So you decided to do this magazine, figuring that it's going to be an avenue to help the community for people to get their information out. So now I run into Lily, who came here, okay, and you have Shaved Ice.
Yes, Shaved
Okay.
Ice.
Is it a mobile food truck?
Yes, so it's a food truck, and we sell novelty ice cream, but our whole basis is Shaved Ice.
Okay, so you got to understand something. For the last 20 minutes, I was in the green room with these two, and I was able to get like 3 words out in between them laughing. Okay, but that's why they're here. So
Exactly.
why did you start Shaved Ice?
My husband lost his job in November of 2023, and he had an idea, and I implemented it, and here we are.
And the interesting thing is, they support one another because Dennis's way is community-wise, you got to support one another.
Yes.
You either all work together and make it, or you work separately and nobody makes it. Now, in that magazine, that's the first issue. When you go look at it, it's pretty neat the way he designed it, okay? And it's not like 8 million ads that you can't make heads or tails of who's on there. Why'd you come up with that idea instead of just a bunch of ads?
So, the reason behind the full page only is really, and we have a lot of businesses reach out, they want to get the half page. They come in, can we just get the half page? Can we get the quarter page? We want to advertise. But from experience, you want to have the big full page because you want the visibility.
Right. Without a doubt. Can you give me one of those? So if you look at this, hopefully you'll be able to see it, but these are what these ads look like. And
Yeah.
there's an article in the middle,
It's easy to read.
and it's easy to read, and it gets the exposure that you would want, because you don't want to put a quarter page or an eighth of a page ad and nobody notice it. It just gets blended in with all the others, and that becomes an issue. How many sponsors are coming up in your next couple of issues, besides hopefully us?
So, what's really different, what's special about the magazine is that we're going to cap the pages at 24 pages. So this becomes like a full page directory, one business per industry. So you're looking for a plumber, boom, you have the biggest plumber on the Treasure Coast.
Which is, if you go to the center screen, if you go to camera 1, you can see that this is the plumber, Reliance, right?
Reliance Plumbing Solutions.
Okay, and he was on the station with us too. So how do you decide who, like, I met with him, and he's just a super nice guy, and I have an issue with my air conditioner. And he's not an air conditioner guy, but yet he went back there and futzed around with it to help out. Okay? And that's
cool.
That's what we talk about, working with one another so that we all make it. Who designs the ads?
So to get this first magazine out, I actually did all the graphics and design myself.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so
Job and a half.
originally I was gonna outsource it, but I just started kind of like, on YouTube watching videos, and just really, I said, I had some rough copies first, that I showed some people and got some input, and eventually I got better, a little bit better.
Practice
And-
makes perfect.
Yeah, so but in the next issue, it's gonna have a graphic designer who's gonna take it to an even better level.
Okay. I have to yell at Lily for a minute. So you come into my studio, you do shaved ice. Where's the shaved ice? I don't see no shaved ice. What's up with that?
Right. So that is coming around springtime, but
I'll be in a
that's
nursing home by then.
that's what's really amazing about him is that it just doesn't stop at the articles that he does.
Right.
He follows, he likes, he shares all your stuff on Facebook. So even though I don't have an article yet, he is really getting our name out there. I don't run ads, and I've gotten hundreds of follows from him, so I really appreciate it.
Well, that's
And
because
the
he
networking,
cares
he
about
does.
community.
So really, we have Reliance. He's an advertiser. We brought Reliance in here, but Lily, she's not advertising, but what we really care about the community. So we have a good relationship. Lily supports Discover a lot. So we support Lily too. And that's something I really wanted people to see, that like, you might not be an advertiser right now or whatnot, but we still want to work with you. We still love what you're doing.
Really. We were in the other room
Yes.
and we were going to kill one another.
Yes.
Okay? Not
I
you
was
and
talking over him a lot.
No. Dennis and I were in the other room because this was so not a planned thing.
Right.
And we were ready to choke each other. Okay? But karma has always prevailed.
Yeah.
And we came to terms with what he's doing, and he came to terms with what we're doing, so we can learn about what each other does,
Yeah.
so we can figure out ways to work together to make it successful.
Exactly. Like Reliance and I don't have anything in common, but we do own a small business and we network. So you'll see me tag like 6 people in a post so that they're constantly getting their name circulated around, because having thousands of followers, that helps. So everybody can see, oh, well, if she likes the air conditioning company, cooling
Cooling with Connolly's.
Exactly. Then, it must be a good, reputable company, and I'm not going to like anything or share anything if it's not a good, reputable company. So,
So you spent 20 minutes with me, and I have no filter. So if I don't like something, I'm going to talk about it. Okay? And you learn in this industry, as long as you can prove it, you can say what you want.
yes.
But my philosophy is, if you're going to talk negative about something, you better think the other way when there's something positive.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go into a restaurant and talk negative about every bit of food that you eat, because you don't just like everything. We did restaurant experiences for years, my wife and I. And they would bring out like 10 different things. I didn't like everything, but my philosophy is, if I don't like it, I'm not going to talk about it. Okay? But if you have a complaint, that's one thing. But on the other side of the coin, if things are good, you need to get up and talk about it. When
Yeah.
you look at a magazine like this, and guys, you know how long I've been around, and I know it's so hard to start a new business or to take an industry that exists, like magazines,
Yeah.
and tweak it to make it 100 times better. I didn't understand why he didn't have quarter-page ads,
But it's easy to read like that.
but now I understand.
Yeah.
High visibility.
Right, now I understand. I would be lost looking at all these things.
Exactly.
So I kind of get it. I know, because I've been in the industry, what the graphic arts, how much time it takes. And, we're in this industry, and I'm blessed to have Edgar, who does our editing. And I always say, I edit at a 6, maybe if I'm lucky at a 7, and he edits at an 11. Okay? You got to have other people around. So you've learned that, hey, I did it, but now I'm going to have a graphic art person do it.
Absolutely.
Okay? And graphic artwork is not a DIY project, in my opinion. Okay, it's really not. If you want it done to look really, really well.
Professional, yeah.
But with that said, I looked at this and these ads, and they really look good. So if you did this, you did a good job. Okay. And
Yes, thank you so much.
these companies should be proud of how they came off on this scenario. All right, Lily,
Yes.
where do you do your shaved ice?
So mostly at Pioneer Park in Port St. Lucie. Right now they have the lights going on at the Botanical Gardens. So we have one of our trailers stationed there. My husband's there with hot chocolate and fresh baked cookies and of course our shaved ice. So
Is that off of Port St. Lucie Boulevard?
yes. Yep. On
Just-
Westmore.
Yeah, that's where, because I know that we're a vendor for the Botanical Gardens, and we do photography there because we have a photography division. And I have not been to that one yet.
Oh, that's one to definitely go to.
Really?
That's like the park of all parks right there. Because you have the splash pad for the kids, then you have the river, the walk, like a pier.
Uh-huh.
People go fishing off of it, and then you could walk over to like there's the tacos and other restaurants over there. But I have a empanada lady that is right next to me in her food truck. She makes amazing food, so that's good
Where-
stuff.
Dennis, where do you want to take this magazine? I
So
mean, I know you're going to cut it off at 24 pages, but where are you going to take it from there?
So the idea, the goal, where we're going with it. Right now we have the one magazine. It reaches the entire Treasure Coast. So this is the first full page only magazine that reaches not just one zip code, but it reaches from Fort Pierce to Stewart, Port St. Lucie West. And really the goal long term would be to have about 3 or 4 magazines out that would allow the opportunity for businesses of the same industry to also get a spot in the magazine as well. And also more opportunity for premium spots like the back cover and the front cover we just only have one of those available at a time right now.
Yeah, well, because there's only going to be one front cover, one back cover of the magazine. All right, so my question, because we're getting to the top of our time, is how is it distributed?
So it's delivered to 5,000 homes, and it's available at over 100 local businesses. So you get it at home, you see it, then you go to the store and you see it. So there's high visibility, there's far reach, and you just can't miss it.
All right, guys, you need to check out this magazine. Dennis, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Wayne.
Lily, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
You managed to get through it without laughing up a storm, thank
Did
God.
that.
Okay, everybody,
Winning.
have a great day. We'll be right back.
Follow us on Facebook.